What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about ASTER. As you can see, ASTER has went up today, up 9% in the last 24 hours. It's at $1.19 right now. So yeah, ASTER has been moving up within the last week. So we're going to talk about what I see coming next here for ASTER. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Go ahead and become a member of the channel. It's only $9.99 per month. I'll go over any crypto or stock that you want me to go over. Just go ahead and leave a comment, join the channel, and then let me know. But anyways, let's talk about this, guys. So, this ASTER has literally just came from 90 cents down here. Anyone who got in around this 95 cents area, they're doing pretty nice. They're doing pretty nice. Just to look at the date and time range here, you can see like this is a pretty short period of time right here too. That's 3 days. For 3 days, ASTER ran up and did 27% pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. And we were going through this channel here, this descending channel, and this descending channel is a part of a greater channel here, which is an expanding triangle. So this here is a bullish expanding triangle, and then we have this descending channel within that. So it looks like we're going to start heading a little bit higher here, possibly trying to get up here to these levels at about $1.65. But there's a possibility that it could pull back right now. Like the same level is getting rejected at. There's a possibility that it could pull back further. And something I've been noticing here is with the %R trend exhaustion, we can see that the short-term trend is completely overextended and overexhausted to the upside. But the long-term trend looks like it's slowly but surely trying to climb up here. And the reason why I'm talking about that is because the short-term trend here, you can see the red starting to form up around here. So that is an indicator that it is now getting rejected because it's overextended to the upside. This is the %R trend exhaustion. So it shows when the trend is overextended to the upside. So the short-term trend is overextended to the upside while the long-term trend is trying to, slowly claw its way up there. So what this could mean is that inside of the short term, we could end up seeing, another pullback here inside of ASTER, right? It doesn't necessarily have to go all the way down here, right? It doesn't have to necessarily do that, but it also doesn't have to take off either. So that's another thing that you would want to pay attention to here with ASTER. But one of the main things is also tracking Bitcoin and knowing exactly what is happening in Bitcoin, because if we know what's happening in Bitcoin, then we generally can know what's happening in the overall market. So we did just now get a recovery here on Bitcoin from this support down here. This is 104K, but I just wanted to show this again, guys, because as you can see, the 32% drops, the bull flag here, the fallen wedge here. This one was kind of disrupted here, but we could be still creating another pattern here that we don't even notice right now, right? We may be creating a pattern that we don't even notice. So, sometimes it takes a while for these patterns to start showing up, but eventually they do come. So we're going to notice where we are at inside of this, whether that's us coming up here, getting rejected at this level, or even getting rejected up here, or, getting rejected here. And then that would make this in a sort of way looking more so like this, like a falling wedge. So there's a possibility for anything to happen right now. And that's why time is the best method of trading right now. At this point, I feel like people should be waiting. You shouldn't be making rash decisions. You shouldn't be making huge buys or huge sales. It's best to just kind of wait, because right now, we don't know exactly what's going to come up next, because we could end up, we could end up creating a falling wedge or something like that here, right? And if we do create a falling wedge, then we also have to be prepared for how long it's going to take for that falling wedge to actually play out. And looking at it, even if we create something like this, like a falling wedge like this, you could see anywhere from November to December for this to play out. So anywhere from November to December, and that's if we are even creating a falling wedge here. So keep an eye out for Bitcoin. And all throughout December and November, we'll see what's gonna happen next. So if we're starting to notice that we're trading within a falling wedge, then we know that probably we're gonna end up taking off by the time we reach like 104K again, right, or something like that. So that's another way of looking at it. So we also don't have to pull back here either. So this is the daily chart. So on the daily chart for the percent R trend exhaustion, notice that it does look like both the short term and the long term trend is now going to start heading upwards. So this could be a sign that we're actually about to start trending upwards and having buying pressure. Because every single time you see this going up like this, we always have buying pressure. And then when it comes down, that's when it's overextended to the top side. And then when it goes back up, that's because we're having more buying pressure. You can see it on the percent R trend exhaustion. And then when the percent R trend exhaustion goes all the way down, you can notice here the price goes down, and then as the percent R trend exhaustion goes up, the price then also goes up. So if the price continued hypothetically to go all the way up, then we could expect 116K possibly soon, maybe 118, followed by another pullback if we are creating a falling wedge. If we are creating a falling wedge, then that would be the perfect scenario, right? This pump leading right into there, and then the falling wedge being created from that point on. So there's a possibility that we could be seeing something similar. And yeah, guys, falling wedges are bullish patterns, especially when you come into it from an uptrend. So I think we're in a good position here with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin should, hypothetically speaking, continue on an uptrend after all of this is done. But the falling wedge theory is not final. Just know that for the falling wedge, that's pretty much like an example of what could happen. We're not in a falling wedge technically right now until we get that confirmation. But the way it's forming, you cannot deny that the way all of this is forming, it looks like a falling wedge. Like, you cannot deny that this looks like the start of a falling wedge, right? Like, this is usually how they start. Right, and we can do something like this, bring this all the way down here. So yeah, like this is usually how these falling wedges start. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated to see what exactly happens here for that on Bitcoin. And then with my other theory on Bitcoin, we have the weekly chart here. And you already know my theory with that, with the percent R trend exhaustion, still actively doing exactly how I've thought it out, but it kind of looks like it wants to turn upwards from here. So there's a possibility that all this won't be completed. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But anyways, getting back over to ASTER, what does this mean for ASTER? So if we continue to have Bitcoin, moving up until like 118K or something, and then getting rejected and going into a falling wedge, then we could possibly see a similar type of pattern forming for ASTER. And what I mean by that is, like, you see ASTER kind of getting rejected here. That could look like ASTER, breaking out and then having a pullback, right? If we see Bitcoin go up to like 118K, we could see ASTER breaking out or something crazy like that, and then Bitcoin going up to 118K, going into the falling wedge, going down again, and then seeing this dropping by a little bit and continuing to the upside. So there's a huge possibility for all this, but remember, we are still in a bullish expanding wedge on ASTER. ASTER is technically still bullish, even if we see ASTER drop down to here to like 62 cents. It's still bullish, even if it drops to 50 cents. It's still bullish as long as it stays inside this bullish expanding wedge, right? As long as it stays in here. So it can crash and it can come all the way back up to $1.60. Doesn't matter. As long as it stays inside of the bullish expanding wedge, it is bullish. So I'm going to keep you guys updated on that as well. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Become a member of the channel, guys. It's only $9.99 per month, and I'll go over any crypto project that you guys want me to go over, or any stock that you guys want me to go over. As long as it's not some type of low cap scam coin, all you got to do is become a member of the channel and then leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you want me to go over next, and I'll do that for you. So shout out to the members out there. And then now we're going to go over a few other things. So the whole crypto market up right now, Bitcoin 113K, The total market cap for all crypto 3.9 trillion, doing extremely well right now. So yeah, lots of money is flowing into the market. Look at Bitcoin Cash, 11% up. That is huge. And then you can also see the top trending cryptos. Now, Aster has been in the top trending cryptos for the longest time, really the top 5, and it's been up here just chilling. Usually it's ranked number 3 or 2, but now it's ranked number 4 today. But it's been chilling up here, so it's been like this since it's launched. So I think Aster is one of the it's going to be one of the top projects of this cycle for BNB projects. So definitely keep that in mind. And also, the Aster app is officially available on the iOS App Store and the Google Play Store. So this is also a huge thing, because now this gives even more people access to trading Aster. People who don't know anything about DeFi can open up their phone and go to the Apple Store, or they can go to the Google Play Store, and then they could literally just download it, connect their wallet, and start trading and losing all of their money and having no regulation. Right? So that's probably what's gonna happen. A lot of people are gonna lose some money. But shout out to all the members out there. Go ahead and become a member, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Again, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. When you become a member, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys want me to go over next. Let me know, everybody. And as always, I'll be back with another video.